Hello my friend and welcome back to Survival Superhero. This is the brand new RT7 Titan 4G rugged tablet from Oukitel. Now it's got a ridiculously huge 32,000 mAh battery, it's got 20 megapixel night vision, HDMI support, it's got an alloy handle, waterproofing and drop protection. And I'm going to tell you everything else that you need to know about it in this video. I will leave a link in the description and the pinned comment below if you want to check it out or purchase one. And now let's get straight into this video. So first up, let's take a look at all the main features. The RT7 Titan 4G is designed to be used in harsh work conditions like industrial manufacturing, transportation, logistics, trucking, and outdoor activities like camping, hiking, and even extreme sports. Now on the back of the tablet, it's got an alloy stand that doubles as a handle, and it's also got a hand strap and shoulder belt so you can carry it around very easily. It's got an HDMI port so you can connect it to another screen, so if you're out camping or just in your own backyard, you can connect the RT7 to a projector so you can watch videos on a larger screen. It's also got a scan mode for quick and accurate barcode scanning and QR code scanning, making it even more useful for warehouse workers or logistics workers. Now let's take a look at the price. The RT7 Titan 4G launches with a special price of $250 on December 12th. But that price could change after the launch, so be sure to hit the link in the description below to get the most current price. Okay, now let's take a look at what comes in the box. So it comes with everything that you see here, including the shoulder strap, 33-watt charger, USB-C cable, the SIM tool, it's got an alloy handle, it's got screws, brackets, and a screwdriver to install the handle, manual and warranty card, and a help guide for installing the handle. Let's talk about the CPU and the GPU. It runs on an octa-core 2 GHz MT8788 chipset with a framework of 4 2 GHz Cortex-A73s and 4 2 GHz Cortex-A53s. And the GPU is an ARM Mali G72 MP3. And I will show you some benchmarks after we get done talking about all the specs. Next up, let's look at the size and the weight. So the size is 249.1 millimeters in height by 167.8 millimeters in width, and the thickness is 19.8 millimeters, which is 9.8 inches by 6.6 inches and 0.77 inches in thickness. Memory and storage. It's got 8 gigabytes of RAM plus 256 gigabytes of internal storage. And the type is UMCP UFS 2.1 and LPDDR4X. And the memory is expandable up to 16 gigabytes of virtual RAM, and the storage is expandable up to 1 terabyte. Let's talk about the battery. The RT7 Titan 4G has got a 32,000 mAh polymer battery with 33-watt fast charge. Now there is no wireless charging, but it does have reverse charging, so you can use the large battery to charge other devices. And the battery lasts 180 days in standby, and it gives you 220 hours or 9 days calling, 75 hours music, 31 hours of video, 34 hours of navigation, and 30 hours of gaming. And as far as charging time goes, it charges from 0 to 100% in 360 minutes, which is 6 hours. Now let's talk about the durability. It is IP68, IP69K, dust proof, and water resistant, and you can fully submerge it in water up to 1.5 meters deep for up to 30 minutes. It's also rated military standard 810H with 3 feet or 1 meter shock protection. So you should be able to drop it from 3 feet or 1 meter high and have no problem. Now it's also got added protective shielding of 1.1 millimeter Corning Gorilla Glass on the display to make it more scratch resistant and even more shock resistant. And it operates in temperatures as low as -20 degrees Celsius up to 55 degrees Celsius or -4 degrees Fahrenheit up to 131 degrees Fahrenheit. The structure is a one-piece housing, and the housing material is a dual color injection molding with aluminum titanium alloy. Let's take a look at the display. It's got a 10.1-inch FHD Plus IPS display running at 1200 by 1920 resolution. It's got 400 nits brightness, the aspect ratio is 14.4 to 9, and the contrast ratio is 1000 to 1. Let's talk about the cameras. Now on the back, it's got a 48 megapixel main camera with Sony IMX582 sensor that can shoot 1080p video at 30 FPS. Now on the back, it's also got a 20 megapixel night vision camera with Sony IMX350 sensor and a 2 megapixel macro camera with BYD BF2253L sensor. Now on the front, it's got a 32 megapixel selfie camera with Samsung S5K sensor that can shoot 1080p video at 30 FPS. Let's look at some of the other features. It runs Android 13, it's got 1224 box speaker, it does have a notification light, FM, it does have NFC, the headphone port is Type-C, and it's got GPS, GLONASS, and Galileo. And here are the networks and frequency bands that the RT7 Titan supports. Now for some benchmarks. The RT7 scored 245/411 on Antutu 10. Final thoughts. Now the most exciting parts of this rugged tablet to me are its ridiculously giant 32,000 mAh battery that can last over a week on one charge, even if you use it every single day. The 20 megapixel night vision is cool to see on a rugged tablet, and it's also cool that it has a barcode scanner and HDMI port. I also really like the alloy stand that doubles as a handle, plus the hand strap and the shoulder belt are very useful as well. So who is this for? Now the RT7 Titan 4G is essentially just a 4G version of Oukitel's already released RT7 Titan 5G rugged tablet. Now the main differences are that the 5G has got 12 gigabytes of RAM while the 4G has 8 gigabytes of RAM. The 5G has got a Dimensity 720 chipset while the 4G has got an MT8788 chipset. And the RT7 4G costs less than the 5G. So if you need a very rugged tablet that's got night vision that you can take to work with you in harsh conditions, such as at a construction site, and if you need a rugged tablet that's got a barcode scanner, or if you need a rugged tablet for camping, hiking, or other outdoor activities, but you do not need it to be 5G, then this could be for you. You can hit the link in the description below to check it out or to purchase one. And I have also included a link to the 5G version as well if you want to check that out too. So what do you think of the RT7 Titan 4G rugged tablet? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Please do share this video if you have found it helpful, and then you can click right here for another great rugged tech video, and I will see you there.